Hello fans, I'm the PC Expert Amateur and we're going to take a look at the big sibling of the Cooler Mobius. Yeah, the Cooler Mobius OC120. And I guess they figured that they had to make a bigger box because it's more powerful. Honestly, I think that they probably did it so that retailers wouldn't get confused and sell the wrong one. Because this one, when I bought it, was actually cheaper than the regular one. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe it was just a deal, but I was happy to get the OC for less because it's better than the regular one. You would expect that, though. It does say OC, which, for those of you who don't know, OC stands for overclocking. So the implication here is if you want to overclock, this is a fan that is appropriate for cooling off your CPU or your case or whatever. Now, this is what it looks like. And if you remember, or if you've already watched the other one about the regular one, you'll notice this one has more blades. It also has corner cushions, and it is 4-pin. However, you'll notice there are actually 2 cables here. Well, what's up with that? That's a good question. So I guess every company has a different approach to providing multi-speed switching. And in this case, it's right here on this. You can even see the switch right here. And let me just try to hold this with one hand. So we turn it like this so it catches the light. There we go. You can see those 3 dots on this side here. The switch is here. And so you move it from low to medium to high on this side. And it is a little bit difficult to get that middle one. So you really have to work carefully and make sure you've aligned it with that middle dot. Otherwise, it's just going to slide from low to high or high to low. But yeah, they're in the there it is right there. You can just see that nub from moving it. And now it's on low. Now it's on high. And that's what that's for. And again, of course, PWM. Right. So still has the ring like the other one that's holding all the fan blade edges in place. Let's go ahead and listen to it now. And so I've got it at the slowest speed I think it's going to stay at. And just like the other one, it's almost inaudible. However, I can hear some rubbing. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's probably the bearings, which, you don't want to hear noises from the bearings. But a lot of fans, for whatever reason, yeah. So let's go ahead and rev it up slowly. Oh, I have this on maximum speed. Oh, there's a harmonic resonance. There's also another noise, and I'm not sure how to describe it or what's causing it. Another harmonic resonance. Again. 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 I suppose it would help if it wasn't blowing into the microphone. Sometimes I forget to turn it the right way. Sorry about that. But still, like 7 harmonics resonances so far. That's a lot. I don't have very many fans that have that many harmonic resonances. So that's the maximum. This one is kind of noisy, to be honest, and it does cone out like this. It's a fairly significant cone, so keep that in mind. Two and a half, maybe 3 for the static pressure. So, good for cases, good for air coolers, good for some of the water coolers that don't have as much density for the fins, the fin array, or they're not as thick. Maybe both would be better, of course. Let's go ahead and listen to this on medium speed. If I can switch it without it going too far. Yay. I got it. All right. It's got a really good range as far as how fast you or how slowly you can spin it. So the low end of the voltage is very good. Starts out again, same problem with the rubbing sound and that other sound that I don't know how to describe. It's like I think it's a multitonal sound that actually, because of the combination, there's a special name for it, but I don't remember the special name. I just learned about this the other day. There are three. I think there are probably 3 tones, and those 3 tones, when you hear them at the same time, they actually sound lower than the lowest of the 3. Don't ask me to explain it. It's kind of complicated. Harmonic resonance. Again. 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 Okay, so that's what the sound is like on medium. That's more reasonable, I think. Of course, it's also not as powerful, and the static pressure is definitely at I'd say 1.75 to 2. Let's try it on low now. For this setting, it looks like I'm going to need more voltage to keep it actually moving. Yep. It doesn't have as much of a range in terms of how many volts are the lowest it'll accept without stopping. It's quieter, except for the rubbing noise and the other noise. One harmonic resonance. 2, 3, 4. That's it. So we went from, I believe, 7 to 6 to 4. Interesting. Not really surprising because you're not going as fast, so there are going to be less opportunities for resonances to be heard or to be created. But yeah. So what do you think about that? Does that sound like it's quiet enough? And again, keep in mind always that this fan is going to be inside of a case. The noise is going to be muted. I'm just not sure how people are going to feel about that multitonal noise that I mentioned. Let's go ahead and take a look at the specs. Okay, the Cooler Master Mobius 120OC MFZ-M2NN-32NPK-R1 is a $27 fan. Now, I'm including in all these numbers, well, I try to include the approximate shipping cost. And it has a bunch of certifications, just like the other one: CE, FCC, EAC, UKCA, UL, Underwriter Laboratories, E319075, RCMC-PAP, and TÜV. So the same ones, I believe, as the regular one. Made in China, 120 by 25 millimeters, 200,000 hours of life, and 5-year warranty. 220 grams, however. 9 blades. Is it 9? Is that all? 1. Yep, that's 9. Okay, and the speed range goes 1500 for the low setting, 2400 for the medium setting, and 3200 for the high setting for RPMs. And the variance is 200 RPMs on low, 250 on medium, and 10% on high. And the airflow ranges from 40.2, 65.1, 88.1 for the CFMs, and CMHs would be 68.3, 111.3, and 149.7 for the airflow CMH. Then the static pressure. These are maximums, by the way. 1.19 for low, 2.76 for medium, and 4.75 for high. And then the decibels: 17.4, 31.1, and 39.3. And hold on while I measure that. I don't know how I forgot. And for some reason, my OBS is not allowing me to pause like I usually can do. I don't know what's up with that. That's annoying. Dude. That's about 31 centimeters long, and there's no daisy chaining, but it is sleeved, PWM and dual ball bearing. That may be what the noise is being caused by. 12. I've noticed with some dual ball bearings that there is some tonal noises coming from the bearing. 12 volts, 1.2, 2.4, and 4.2 watts. 0.1, 0.2, 0.35, and a safety of 0.5 amps. The fan does have indicators of direction of rotation and flow, turns in a clockwise direction, comes with 4 fan bolts, corner cushions, and the speed controller.
Thank you for watching this video. Also, thank you to Lawrence Abrams at bleepingcomputer.com for allowing me to use his forum to promote my videos, and thus I promote his website, which is a great website with lots of resources for tech people and for people who have computers, be it if you need help with hardware or software or even with malware. They have lots of resources. They have also got lots of news on their website about the tech world. If you would be interested in me presenting some of that news here on this channel, would you please let me know? I already have permission from Lawrence Abrams to do that. I'm just not sure if that would be something of interest to people, so I haven't done it yet. But yeah, so please like, subscribe, share. Let people know about my channel if you think it's worth it. If you don't think it's worth it and you want to give me feedback, please do so constructively in a video or in the community tab. If you can't be constructive and civil and logical about it, then you probably should just be quiet, because I have a low tolerance for people who like to troll, which is to say, if you're going to be a jerk, I will not put up with it. So thank you very much again. I hope you have a wonderful day.